Artistic Director of the Fine Arts Network. I have the pleasure of being the Artistic Director for this wonderful organization.
I'm the Associate Artistic Director of the Fine Arts Network.
Tonight, you are here to see our very, very special production of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's been a true labor of love. It was inspired by community, nostalgia, and a dream that just kept flying higher and higher. Okay? It began as an idea that our dear friend and incredible creative, Casey Garitano had. He is our director and our choreographer, and it quickly morphed into this full-blown Fantasmagorical journey. And so we love you, Casey. We thank you for bringing this to us and bringing your passion to us. And I'm sure if you have a program, you've looked on the back, we have a fantastic season ahead. Bring your family back. We've got some amazing shows as a part of our season, and we'd love to have you here for every single one of them.
I think my microphone's working now. Yeah. So I'm going, yeah, exactly. We actually have a lot of our fan partners with us this evening. We'd like to acknowledge and thank them for being here and for being our partners with them. First of all, we have Sinorama. Christina and Mark from Sinorama, are you here? Thank you so much. The Old Town Sweet Shop, which is just down the way. We love the Old Town Sweet Shop. Juliana is one that helps us out. She actually donated a lot of the candy that you see on stage tonight, so we're grateful for that. Madeline's Grill, Sid, are you here? Sid Hamilton. Woo! Thank you for being our very special partner. Hammock Winery and Wine Patio. Eric, are you here? Well, Hammock is an awesome winery, thank you. Thank you for being our partner. Friar Tuck's is also our partner, thank you. And Valley Printing, Devin from Valley Printing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, as a nonprofit organization here in California, we rely on more than just ticket sales. So these productions, our designers, our education programs, all of our artistics, they all require community support. So we invite you to become a part of our Become a Fan Producer program. And it is a tax-deductible donation to support the magic on stage and help make it happen. So learn more about that at www.fantheater.com.
Please consider joining our fan family alongside these incredible local businesses that I just talked about. Together we can make the magic happen. Teamwork makes the dream work.
So we did that. All right, now, you may have noticed we have some very special friends in our audience tonight, so this evening is no ordinary opening night. It's very special.
Yep. Tonight's performance and our entire run of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is dedicated to the extraordinary music and legacy of the composers Richard M. Sherman and Robert B. Sherman.
Now, to help us kick off the festivities in true Disney style, please welcome two iconic voices from the world of magic and wonder.
Please welcome to the Old Town Temecula stage the world-famous Disney announcers,
Bill Rogers
and Camille Dixon.
Hello, everyone! In case you haven't guessed, I'm Bill Rogers.
And I'm Camille Dixon. We are thrilled to be here for this very special evening.
We are gathered here tonight to honor the geniuses who have befriended so many of the songs that shaped our childhood and still fill our hearts today.
And we'd like to recognize some special guests who are with us tonight. Disney Imagineer and Disney legend, Tony Baxter. And right next to Tony, Disney fine artist, Jimmy Mulligan. tonight, every kid in the audience came on the right night. This is a very special night because Jimmy brought a signed Chitty Chitty Bang Bang print for each of you. They are free, and you can claim yours during the intermission out in the courtyard, so make sure that you grab one of those. And now we would like you to give a very special welcome to Victoria Sherman Wolf, the daughter of Richard Sherman, who is here tonight with her husband Doug and son Anthony. Thank you so much for being here.
We're going to hear from Victoria here in just a minute. But first, no, I'm sorry.
No.
Another Sherman.
Member of the
Yes,
Sherman family,
exactly.
yes.
Let me tell you first about the Sherman brothers. Their musical story started in 1951. Born to Russian Jewish immigrant mother and a Tin Pan Alley songwriter father, a fellow by the name of Al Sherman, the boys were encouraged to write, to dream, and to dream big.
Their big break came along when they were handpicked by Walt Disney to be staff composers for the Walt Disney Studios. That was a big deal.
Together, they have created the soundtrack of our lives. From Mary Poppins, The Jungle Book, Winnie the Pooh, The Parent Trap, and unforgettable Disney park music like the Enchanted Tiki Room, the Carousel of Progress, and La 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 La.
I knew he was going to get in the show one way or another. They also won 2 Academy Awards, 3 Grammys, countless nominations, and most of all, they won our hearts. They are international treasures.
Indeed. Robert Sherman passed away in 2012. Richard passed away just last year. But their legacy lives on for generations.
Speaking of legacies, it is now our joy to introduce a new voice in the Sherman family. She's a recent graduate of the Berklee College of Music. She's a talented vocalist, vocal arranger, and producer. She is the granddaughter of Richard Sherman. Please give a warm welcome to Mandy Rose Wolf.
What will he see when he looks at me for the very first time in his life? Will he see just another country bumpkin girl, or the woman he will want for his wife? Can my smile say wordlessly things that I couldn't ever write? Will it go all wrong for me? Or will I be alright? What will I say to the man of my life when the man of my life holds my hand? Will I just babble, unable to stop? What if I stupidly stand there? For I have been saving this part of my life till the heart of my life would arrive. And seeing him there may be too much to bear for the happiest girl alive. Letter by letter, my heart has learned he's gentle and loving and kind. And letter by letter, my heart has yearned till I'm nearly out of my mind to meet him. How will I seem to the man of my dream when the man of my dream says hello? Will I seem foolish or will I seem wise? What if just doesn't know yet that I have been saving this part of my life till the heart of my life would arrive. Can I make it clear that because he is near, I'm the happiest girl alive. That was The Happiest Girl Alive from the 1968 Disney film, The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, originally sung by Leslie Ann Warren. Hi, my name is Mandy Rose Wolf, and I'm so very thankful to be here with you all at the Old Town Temecula Community Theater. My grandpa, Richard M. Sherman, composed the score that you will all hear tonight in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's my life's mission to honor his legacy and continue to spread love and joy to the world through music, just like he did. When my grandpa learned that I wanted to pursue a career in music, he was thrilled. And throughout the years, he's told me his life stories, lessons, and wisdom. But tonight, I want to share a few of these moments with you. The Sherman brothers did not start out at Disney. Before the magic, they spent years working at regular jobs, paying their dues just like everyone else. My grandpa used to work at this one company that made these huge artificial rubber trees, and my grandpa would sit there hand sewing these little leaves onto these branches. Yeah, it was not the most glamorous work, but it was honest, and he gave it his all. Years down the line, after many wonderful years at Disney, my grandpa and his brother Bob were granted special permission to take on a non-Disney project. That project became Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. In one of their first meetings held in the Polo Lounge at the Beverly Hills Hotel with producer Cubby Broccoli, my grandpa was becoming quite bored with the contractual tedium, and he started to zone off and look around the room. And that's when he noticed a large artificial rubber tree with hand-sewn leaves right there in the corner. His jaw dropped as he realized it was one of the very trees he had worked on years earlier. Quietly, he got up, walked over to the tree, reshaped its branches, polished its leaves, and then went back over to the table. Then he looked at Cubby, smiled, and said, "I always follow through on a job." And he did, always. He reminded me that I too would have to work hard, pay my dues, and never take anything for granted. And I thank my lucky stars every day for the wisdom that he showed me. The next story is a bit more personal, and I simply wouldn't be here if things hadn't unfolded just as they did. When my grandpa and his brother were working on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in England, my grandma Elizabeth was pregnant with their second child. Grandpa carefully arranged his schedule so that he would be home for her birth, but life had other plans. 2 months before her due date, my grandma went into premature labor and was rushed to the hospital. My grandpa rushed home from England and made it to her side just in time. That baby, born dangerously early, was one of the youngest surviving premature infants at the time. The odds were grim, but the tiny baby held on with incredible strength and fought to survive. That baby was my mom, Victoria, named after the word victorious, meaning triumph after great struggle. I'm told I carry that same fierce spirit, perhaps a bit too much, some might say. My grandpa loved his work deeply, but family always came first, and that's another lesson I will always carry with me. Now I would love to sing The Age of Not Believing from the Disney film Bedknobs and Broomsticks. This song holds a really special place in my heart, not only because of its beautiful melody, but because its message captures a deeply personal theme. The idea that if you can't believe in yourself, it becomes nearly impossible to believe in anything else. My grandpa and his brother Bob wrote it at a very uncertain time in their lives. They had just returned to Disney Studios after being away for nearly 2 years, trying to find their way forward after the passing of Walt Disney. Walt had always been their mentor and second father. He believed in them wholeheartedly, and he never hesitated to steer the ship. Yes, use this. Don't do that. Let's change this right here. But now they were on their own. And they had to ask themselves, can we really do this without Walt? That's what inspired this song. It was their quiet tribute to Walt Disney, an acknowledgement of what he meant and allowed them to finally find in themselves. So as I sing this song tonight, I think of my grandpa, of Walt, and in everyone that has the strength to believe. When you rush around in hopeless circles, searching everywhere for something true, you're at the age of not believing when all the make-believe is through. When you set aside your childhood heroes and your dreams are lost upon a shelf, you're at the age of not believing, and worst of all, you doubt yourself. You're a castaway where no one hears you, on a barren isle in a lonely sea. Where did all the happy endings go? Where can all the good times be? You must face the age of not believing, doubting everything you ever knew, until at last you start believing there's something wonderful in you. You're a castaway where no one hears you, on a barren isle in a lonely sea. Where did all the happy endings go? Where can all the good times be? You must face the age of not believing, doubting everything you ever knew, until at last you start believing there's something wonderful, truly wonderful in you.
All right, you are about to embark on a journey for the ages.
In 1968, a children's book by Bond author, that's right, the same guy, Ian Fleming, took to life on the silver screen in the MGM musical starring Dick Van Dyke, with an unforgettable soundtrack by the legendary Sherman brothers.
And now, please silence your cell phones and note your nearest exits to your left and right. There is no photography or video of any kind permitted during this performance. I'm going to warn you right now, you do not want the Bulgarian pirates taking those devices away. They are waiting backstage.
By the way, there will be a 20-minute intermission following Act 1 for you to enjoy a refreshment and a stretch.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, barons and baronesses, put on your seatbelts. It's that time.
The most phantasmagorical musical adventure in the history of musical adventures is about to begin. Please welcome the cast of Fine Art Network's England Empire premiere of Ian Fleming's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.